Let's start over again.
Mississippi. That's the whole United States.
I'm getting there.
What? What did you do? Did you hear that? Dang.
Anyway, got me cracking up.
Use your words, Chris. This is what they come here for, Chris, right here.
Tummy time with CMR.
Man.
Hey guys, welcome to the Cameraman Ron channel. I'm Chris. I'm from Salty Strikes Fishing over on the East Coast. For today, I have something really special to share with you guys. It's a story of beginnings. I hope you'll stick around to hear it because I had a good time being a part of this, and I hope you guys will enjoy it too. But we're gonna have to go to the Wayback Machine, probably a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Me and Ron have been friends for a little while. I got this email from this YouTuber from Crossroads Media, and he only had about 500 subscribers or something like that. And you may be asking yourself, well, what does this Crossroads Media guy have to do with Cameraman Ron? Well, I'll explain that in just a minute. So anyway, way back, this guy, Crossroads Media guy, he had 500 subscribers, and he sent me an email. And at that time, I think I had maybe like 1,200 subscribers. I think I just got monetized not very long, maybe about 1,200 subscribers or so, whatever. But he sent me this email saying, "Hey, you want to do a collaboration? I'm going to be over there in your area about this month. It's 9 or 10 months away." So had plenty of time to figure things out or whatever. I got this email, and so first thing I did was go over to his channel, and I watched a few of his videos and checked it out. And then I was really confused. I didn't really know what to make of it. I actually had to ask my wife. I'm like, hey, this guy, wants to do a collaboration, but I'm looking at his videos, and one of these videos is just him and his family hanging out at a bar in Colorado or something like that. And then there was another video where I think it was some wedding stuff, and there were some other odds and end videos. And then I saw a video with him and another popular YouTuber, and he was just filming this guy fishing, and he wasn't doing much fishing himself. So I was confused. I'm like, does this guy just want to come film me fishing, or does he want to come fishing with me? And so about six videos into it, I finally found a video of where this guy was actually doing some fishing on his own. So I asked my wife, I'm like, well, what do you think? I don't know, it was a weird vibe because this Crossroads Media guy, his platform was all over the place, and it really wasn't just about just fishing.
Hold on, Chris, hold on. You guys, there's such a thing as an identity crisis, and we were experiencing it full throttle within our first years on YouTube. We had no clue what we wanted to be called, what we wanted to do on the channel. We knew we loved family vlogs and the outdoors, and fishing just kind of became a thing when we moved here, and we realized how much we had really loved it. And Ron's like, we're doing it. So the name kind of fell into place when we were going through that big crisis, and with what he was already doing as being a cameraman, so it just kind of fell through. And the name was a big deal. So he was filming for the Angler Up with Brent channel, and he was his cameraman, so he called him Cameraman Ron. And when we decided to actually change his YouTube name to that, it was a no-brainer. Granted, he did hyperventilate and have a couple panic attacks prior to changing it, because he's like, if I change my name, I'm gonna lose all my subscribers. They're not gonna know who I am anymore. It worked. So it was a great idea to change it to Cameraman Ron, and everybody still knew who he was. Chris, I really like where you're going with this, and I cannot wait to see what else you have to say about Ron and your experiences with him and your all's relationship in general. Let's just keep it rolling.
Thought about it, and he's like, why not? Reach out, make a friend. You never know where it's going to lead. So my wife said, okay, go for it. So I did. I was like, hey, yeah, let's, when you're over here, come on, we'll get together. And we emailed back and forth a couple of times, and then finally, it was I think it was about it was in December, I think, of 21 or 22. Yeah, no, it was 21, I think. And so we finally got together with this Crossroads Media guy, and he finally decided to come out and come on the boat, and we're going to go fishing. And turns out this is cameraman Ron, and he wasn't cameraman Ron yet. He was just Ron from Crossroads Media. That was his YouTube name, and like his, I guess, his company or whatever, because they did a lot of like wedding shoots and photos and stuff like that. And but like he really weren't figuring things out. I think he was starting to hang out with some other YouTubers over there on Pensacola, and and then they kind of coined his name, Cameraman Ron. And this actually, the first video that we went out and fished together is when he made the change over from Crossroads Media to Cameraman Ron. And I think at this time he just got monetized by the time he got to my boat. And so I met Ron for the first time, and it was he was a hoot. I got to tell you what, from the moment like we met in person until he left the boat, it was just a blast. It was like I'd known him forever, it seemed like. He's such a nice guy. But the funny thing is, we're out there on the boat, and like I got an opportunity to hold the camera for him. So you'll see that here.
$55 Zebco Rhino Tough rod, because it's a multiple piece rod, and we are over here in New Smyrna Beach. So we traveled, and I didn't want to bring one of my big rods because the kids and the dog and all that's with me. So thought it'd be a good idea just to buy a travel rod. So this rod may not make it back to Pensacola. If we can't catch any kind of big fish at all today, this rod's probably not going to make it back.
All right, so I got a chance to hold the camera for him once, and instead of him holding the camera for somebody else. So I felt pretty good about that, and helping him out. And he got on a nice snook there.
There we go.
What you got? The bluer jack. Oh wait, no! Oh man, he's a nice size. Oh, he's a snook. You got yourself a snook. Get him in. Oh man, you need to tighten that drag up a little bit. Don't lose him. All right, I'm getting the. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Oh man, that was a snook. That was a good snook.
That was a good snook, guys.
Oh man. And one of the things that really kind of stood out with when I first met him is like he was already on his A game as far as preparing for what you guys are going to say in his videos in the comment section. Like he already knew, like he was already heading those things off before you even commented on them. Like there was this time where we caught this bluefish, and he was already heading off the comments that people were going to say, and I'll show you there.
You should definitely not
put your fingers anywhere near their mouth. Yeah, and this guy's got a big mouth too.
And they'll actively try to bite you, so
that's
That's okay. We're keeping them anyway, so no harm, no foul there. But that is a nice bluefish. Now, wait, before we, ooh, something ate his eye. Look at that.
Yeah, something got it.
Something definitely got his eye. So before all you Northeasterners start commenting, we are fully aware we do not have the size bluefish here in Florida that you guys have up in the Northeast. Oh, but
he's going into the cooler.
That's a good size bluefish for us down here.
Yeah. So, like, he knew people were going to make comments about the size of the bluefish because people up north, blues got a lot bigger, and he was already. So I thought that was always great about, in all of his videos, he's always he knows what you guys are going to say before you say it, and he kind of cuts it off at the pass. And we still get crazy comments and stuff like that, but I just think it's funny how he's always on top of it. Glad that I gave replied to that email, and Ron came out on my boat and we became friends. And I would see him is I had a death in the family. My grandmother passed away in Mississippi, and we were going to drive up to Mississippi and back, and of course we live over here on the east coast of Florida, so we had to basically pass right by Ron. So we went that way, and then on the way back, I was like, we're kind of in a hurry to get up to the funeral and all that stuff. I was kind of, dealing with that. So, but I was like, Ron, I would like to come see you, like, on the way back, and hopefully get together and maybe do some fishing or something like that. So we were on our way back. We got into this hotel room, and it was awful. The hotel was horrible. I'll go a little more detail about that in just a minute, but we're going to talk about, so I'm driving down there. Ron's like, hey, I got my buddy, he's another YouTuber, wants to come out with us too. We go out there and we make a video, and me and Ron get on some big jacks, like right off the bat. Decent little jack.
What is it? You got one, Ron? No, I don't. Felt something hit it.
Can you get that net? I don't lose your lure.
I want to get the big one. That's a decent one.
Yeah.
Okay, man, nice.
Yeah, this is about the max size like I usually catch over here in ponds. No, I'm over you. I don't know where I'm at now at this point. What the hell happened here? I can't tell. Am I making it worse?
I don't know. Maybe.
There we go. Yeah, sorry about that.
I mean, I'm not even moving. And I'm on super light top. So.
Yeah. You don't want to fight him for a long time, then lose him. He's pulling this boat around.
That's good.
He's a good size. Oh, grab that net for you. Oh. Oh, sorry. I had in front of it, I thought I was going to swim right into it. There you go.
Perfect.
Good job, Ron.
Hey, yeah, almost same exact. All right, guys, not a bad little Jack Crevalle there. That's actually what we were targeting first thing this morning, so we'll take him. We're gonna get him back in the water. I don't think we got live shrimp for a change, so see you, buddy.
That day, he didn't really make one for himself, but I made a video, and you can go to my channel and check that out and see, all the shenanigans and stuff like that. But that was a real eye-opener too, like, listen to him talk with other YouTubers and stuff, and his brain is always stirring about YouTube. Just about how to entertain you guys and bring a little more joy and entertainment to the fishing YouTube community and stuff like that. It was interesting just to hear the banter and stuff like that. So it was just a great little learning fishing experience, and I had a good time with him. And then the next time we would, I gotta back up for a minute, okay? And then I was telling Ron, I'm like, about the little hotel we stayed at. It was like, we didn't know the area, so we didn't know. We just were like, oh, that seems like a good deal, and it's close to where the boat ramp that I'm supposed to meet him at and everything like that, so we booked that place. But this thing, like the floors, like when you're walking down the hallway, they were like sinking in. Like when you flush the toilet, water would like leak out of the bottom. The bed was like hard as a rock. It was just like it was awful. I left Kim there at the hotel while we went fishing, and we were going to probably stick around and do like a catch and cook and stuff like that with Ron, but my wife didn't want to stay in there another night. It was pretty bad, and Ron was like, yeah, we can, you could have just stayed with us. He's got a place in the back or whatever, and it just didn't work out. So we just, we made the fishing video, and we packed up and we moved on. We went back home. We, just got through dealing with the, funeral and all that stuff like that. And, we just wanted to get back to our puppies, the little rascals and everything. But, me and Ron kept in contact and stuff like that. So we still, sharing and, texting messages, how we're going and bouncing stuff off each other and stuff. It's not super often, but often enough to like, I consider Ron a friend. And like, we've only been fishing twice together. And then finally, we go fishing again. So actually, my buddy JD Rocks Mike D reached out to Ron and asked to go fishing, if he wanted to come over and go fishing with him. And so they went, so he's like, yeah, you know, I got this, you know, little window, I can come over this way. And because he was actually, that was when he was doing his, I don't know if you guys remember, he was doing his trek around Florida doing the truck camping. He was camping in his truck, driving all around Florida, fishing, like you know, went down to fish with Darcizzle and went down to the Everglades and stuff like that. So he just made the trek around, and it was a pretty epic little series of fishing and truck camping and stuff like that. So go back and check that out on this channel here, Cameraman Ron, and you'll see it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so Mike, he goes fishing with Mike, and then he called me up. He's like, hey, I'm fishing with your buddy Jetty Rocks Mike D. I got an extra day, so if you want to come fishing, if we can go fishing, let's try to make it happen. And he told me what day, and I'm like, I already had a fishing charter that day, so I had it in the morning, and I'm like, man, if you just come meet me at the dock after my fishing charter, we can go make a video. And my wife was able to actually make it on this video trip too. So, yo, I'm Chris, this is Ken, this is Salty Strikes Fishing Channel, and we got something special for you. All the fish east of the Mississippi better be scared, because we have Cameraman Ron.
What are they scared of? It ain't me. Like,
On the boat with us.
I don't know what you're talking about fish being. They're not scared of me. I promise you that. That's not a fear in the world of these fish.
And this was this man, I love Ron. He just cracks me up. And there's some things that happen here that have now stuck with me for quite some time. And this was when he was just starting to do his 50 species for the year. We take him out, and it's like sheep's head season. It's like the end of January earlier this year. Anyway, we get out there and we're going fishing, and I'm not catching nothing. My wife's catching fish, he's catching fish, and you know, Ron starts to give me a little grief, and that's what I love about Ron. He's always giving you, like, you know, a little grief, but it's in a good way, where it's a lot of fun and it's entertaining for you guys too. And so then he turned my wife against me, and I'll show you that clip real quick. Kim's got another nice sheep's head.
Yes, good job, Kim.
I still haven't got one.
Is your camera on?
Yeah, it's on.
Is this normal for you? Like, this is what you normally do to him?
Absolutely.
You just come out here and just lay the smackdown on him like this all the time?
Every time.
And like, you've been baiting your own hook, dropping, you've retied like 14 times.
See, I'm glad Ron's here because he knows the lies that you tell.
Yeah, like this whole time I've been thinking that, like, the reason she outfished you was because you had to tie her stuff on. That's just not true. She's just a better fisherman.
I'm not gonna win today. I'm not gonna win, that's for sure. All right, so it didn't take him long. Even at the end of the video, he wanted to make sure that I did not erase that and edit that out, which I wasn't going to, because it was all good fun, you know, and so he knew it was going to be, you know, entertaining and stuff like that. So he threw this at the end of the video. It's just, I've been looking forward to just fishing with you.
It was a blast, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming out. I had a great
absolutely.
time.
Thanks for having me.
And I'm sure Kim loved it, because I got a lot of grief.
Look, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, he can't cut this because it's part of his outro. There was a lot of stuff said today in Kim's favor. If it wasn't in this video, y'all call Chris out for it. It means he edited it out. So I'm telling you right now, don't let him edit out all the stuff that Kim did so well today. And I had her back. Make sure it's in this video, Chris.
But do go check out his channel. He has a lot of great content. Yeah, Ron's a hoot, and there's some other things that happened on that trip that I'm going to share with you that's kind of stuck with me for a long time. And you guys know about Ron and his naming fish. He likes to find fish and give it different names and stuff like that. So we caught this little hairy blenny, which is like, you know, just a little rockfish that steals your bait around the jetties and stuff like that. And I called it hairy blenny, and he was like, what, a Houdini fish? And, or something like that. And it's like, so he just started calling it Houdini. And the next thing you know, I started calling it Houdini. So I'll show you that real quick. It's a little hairy rockfish. You can't count that. Oh, am I getting
Houdini.
Okay? A Houdini. Yeah, Ron calls him Houdini. I'm gonna start calling him Houdini, and everybody's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, that's okay though. I have a new goal for the day. I wanna give a Houdini fish the belly.
Yeah.
The only thing I need to do now is give a Houdini fish the belly.
Yeah. All right, guys. So now I am stuck calling these things Houdini fish. It's been not quite a year, but it's been, you know, since January earlier this year. I'm still calling those things Houdini fish. Ron can just stick with you. And that's one of the good things I like about him too, because like he has a lot of like positivity, and all those things stick with you too. Like when he ends his videos and he says, hey, find a way to make somebody smile today because it just might change the world. And I know honestly he believes that, because it's true for me. Like he makes me smile, and I think I'm better for it. And I think he makes a lot of you guys smile too, and I think he makes us all a little bit better for that. All right, so thanks for coming along and listening to the story about how I met Ron and how he's affected my life in a positive way. And if he's affected your life in a positive way, leave that down in the comment section below.
No, seriously, if you guys have anything you want to comment below, any experiences that you've had, interactions with Ron, how he changed your life, you can comment below, or you can email me at the email that I'm going to put in the description. I would love to know how Ron impacted your guys' lives.
He's been all over the place, and he's been a part of so much stuff going on, and he's always bringing some joy and laughter, even though it's just fishing, it's catching fish, and he still brings an element of positivity and joy that is next level, even compared to like my channel and stuff like that. Like I try to keep everything upbeat and positive, and Ron blows me away in that department. Keep supporting the Cameraman Ron channel. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up so it spreads to more people and makes them aware of the situation. And he spreads so much joy, laughter, and entertainment to all you guys. Let's bring a little bit of that love back to the CMR family. Thank you for coming along. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget, find a way to make somebody smile today.
You never know. It just might change the world. We can't wait to see y'all on the next one. Take care. We'll see you soon.